What's up, guys? So this is the first video in a three-part series on flexibility. This first one is going to be on static flexibility, and it's going to be going over how to get splits. Everyone wants to be able to do splits, right? Right. So your stretching should be broken up into three parts: warm-up, preliminary stretching, and split stretching. Now, I'm not going to give you guys an example of your warm-up, but here's an idea of what you can do for it. You can start off by basic jogging or running, whatever, jogging in place, something along those lines, or you can do it after your main warm-up. Just keep in mind that you're going to be using your legs, everything from your waist down, so it needs to be something that's going to at least wake those muscles up and make sure they have some warmth behind them and they're not completely cold. Okay, so the next section is your preliminary stretching. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to isolate certain muscle groups and get them warmed up for your splits training. So, for instance, if I do a side split, like so, this is not just working out the inner groin as most people might think. It's also working your hip flexors, your quads, a little bit of your calves, but yes, like I said, it is working your inner groin, but it's not just working the inner groin. So all of these stretches are going to isolate those muscle groups and then get them warmed up so that when you go into your stretching for your splits, you're not actually going to be damaging any muscles because they're already primed and ready to go. So all of these stretches, you're going to hold them for about 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how you feel you need to do it. And they're going to be focusing, again, on one muscle group. And as you're doing them, you want to make sure that you're trying to go a little bit lower every time. You can let up a little bit and then go back down, but the idea is that you continually push your muscles to get more stretch. Alright, so that should have taken you about 20 or so minutes to get through all those stretches for about 1 to 2 minutes spending on each stretch and isolating all those muscle groups. Now you should feel pretty loose, pretty warmed up and ready to go, and you won't damage any muscles when you're doing your splits training. So now there's nothing more to do but to actually start trying your splits. So let's get into section 3. This is your splits stretching. Now I also want you to keep in mind that your splits are going to be much more difficult than the stretches you just did. So you don't want to spend about 1 to 2 minutes on each split. A good rule of thumb for these is to do each split about 3 times for 30 seconds. That way you're not overexerting yourself, but you're still holding it for long enough that your muscles are adapting to the stretch. So just keep that in mind as you go forward with these splits training. All right, guys, so two last things I want to make sure that you guys understand. When you're done doing a split, there's going to be that split second, where you feel like you're not going to be able to move, and you probably won't be able to move, but that's okay. All right, so for instance, if I'm doing a side split here, like this, and I've held it for about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, and I let it off, there's going to be that second where I feel like I can't move my legs. So you're going to have to use your arms to get your legs back in, and then let them ease back into the use of the muscle, and that's okay. That is natural. All right, as long as you're not like overexerting yourself and actually hurting yourself, that's okay. Number two, stretching, just like strength training, needs to have that rest period along with it. So especially if this is your first time trying these stretches, every other day is a good rule of thumb. All right, just like with strength training, you have to give your body time to recuperate and realize that, oh, all right, I'm getting stronger, or in this case, I'm getting more flexible. All right, you can't expect to get good results by doing this every day. So give yourself an every other day kind of training schedule for these stretches. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is, again, part 1 in a series of 3 videos. So stay tuned for the next 2 videos that'll be coming out every Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please comment below. Give the video a like. Shoot me a message. My Instagram is Cameron_Whittington. All right, if you have any questions, you can throw them in the comments or shoot me a message, whatever. I usually try to respond to all my DMs as long as they're not weird. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Enjoy your quarantine. Have a good one.